fifth grade parents. This is just Mrs. Pritchard. I'm just going to be showing you how you can get to Clever, which holds a lot of our ReadyGen and iReady online resources that students might be utilizing on their remote days. So if you're on your home computer, what I would do is once you get to Google, just type in Missoula County Public Schools, and I can see mine popped right up. So I'm going to go there, and then ours should be kind of that first one that says homepage, and just click on that. Now, most of our students have been using this before to get to Clever, so they should be familiar. And then you're going to go to Web Connect, and then you're going to be looking at the column that says students, and their Clever is the very first one. So you're going to hit that. Now, normally, again, when you get on, it's going to say log in with Google. Now, this is where the students need to put their 28 and then their first three initials of their last name and first name, and then at the student.mcpsmt.org. So they're used to that kind of already happening automatically on their Chromebooks. Now you can see I have a lot of different accounts. So I'm going to use the students. So you can see I did his 28, and then his last three initials of his first three initials of his last name, and then his first name, at, and then there's the important part, student dot, you got to remember that dot, mcpsmt.org. Now I've already kind of signed in as Adam, but normally when you sign in, after that, they're going to have to enter their password. Their password is exactly what they've been using to log on to the Chromebooks. So I would hit that. Like I said, I already kind of have his password. And so once you're into Clever, you should see the name of your child up there. And then I kind of added my teacher page that has a couple apps, but really the apps that you're interested in are going to be right here. So a big one that we use is this Pearson Easy Bridge, which is a way to get to their ReadyGen materials. So if I press that, it might make you sign in again using Google. So they're just going to hopefully be saved in there, but I'm going to use Adams again. And then it's going to bring you here, and they're just going to click the ReadyGen because that's the only one I'm kind of having them use. And the nice part is from here, if they forget their book at home or need to get into online resources, they can go right here. So they would just hit grade 5. And then here's all the units. So we're going to have 4 units. So for instance, we're in unit 1. So they click that, and then each unit has the module A and B. And so like right now we're in A. And so when they click that, here's our Spadefoot Toad novel we've been reading. They might be using their text collection. So they have that in their desk, but again, it's online. Then the nice part is here's kind of all the lessons that go with the module, just in case they need to look back at anything. But a lot of times we'll be using it just to get to those resources. So that is something that's really important that you can get to through Clever. Now, if we go back to the Clever page, this star 360, if I hit that, is also where they would go. So this is my account, but they would sign in with their same password and then their 28, the normal one they've been using. And this is where they can take their ARs, which are accelerated readers. And so they should be taking those at home as they're finishing their veggie or dessert book. And then you can also get to my Google Classroom. So if you hit Google Classroom, a lot of times any classes that they've been part of will show up, but you can see mine, Mrs. Pritchard's 5th grade, should be right up there, and it takes you directly there. So when we start using that a little bit more, maybe outside of the classroom, they can see where they need to go. And then the last really important thing I think we'll be utilizing on the remote days is this iReady. So if you hit the iReady, this will be where once we take the diagnostic test, which they haven't taken yet, it will create an individual pathway that the students will be working through at their own level. So I might say, today, I want you to work, like 20 to 30 minutes on your math pathway. And they would click that app, come right here, and then you can kind of see it'd be right here that they can click. And sometimes I might be putting certain videos that I'm pushing out for them to watch or do. There's learning games. And so this is going to be something that we'll be utilizing maybe on those remote learning days. So again, this Clever one is really where you want to go to get the ReadyGen material, accelerated reader, get to my Google Classroom, and the iReady. And again, so I showed you how to get to that. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. Thanks.